All right, welcome everybody. We are playing, starting now, the High Isle expansion to Elder Scrolls Online. We just walked into we just did the prologue quest. Now
Over
we're
here, good looking.
starting the actual quest proper.
Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Remember that bit of trouble we had with the stolen medallions? Looks like we got a new problem now. We could use your help again. Lady Arabelle will be happy to see you too, I'm sure.
Lady Arabelle's here. What's going on?
Turns out the peace talks we were delivering those invitation medallions for is taking place right here on High Isle. Unfortunately, there's a new problem. Lady Arabelle can tell you all about it. Assuming you're interested in helping us again.
What's in it for me?
Same as last time. Gold and my undying gratitude. Plus, it'll help me work off my debt to Lady Arabelle. So what do you say, my friend? Ready to assist your best partner and favorite ally again? For old time's sake?
Time-wise, this takes about 1,000 years before Skyrim and those games, so it's a long time in the past. All right, I'll go talk to Lady Arabelle. Knights and knaves. Oh, hello, Lady Arabelle.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast. Perhaps it delayed the ships.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Bacaro. Ah, a familiar face. I could use your help, adventurer.
Too bad I'm here to kill you! Just kidding.
So good to see you again, my dear. Remember that little predicament we dealt with not too long ago? Well, now I have a related but larger problem, so let me tell you about my proposition. It pays exceedingly well, I assure you. Care to hear more?
What was that about a proposition?
Oh, nothing tawdry, my dear. We'll be too busy for romantic shenanigans before long, I expect. Some precious cargo was supposed to sail in on the morning tide, but it never arrived. I need someone not known around the island to be my eyes and ears.
All you do is link your Twitch account to your Elder Scrolls Online account, following the link in the chat under ! drops, and then you'll earn the drops by just watching Elder Scrolls Online streams, and that's all it is, basically. Your eyes and ears.
While tales of my exploits credit me with all sorts of talents, I can't be in more than one place at a time. I could use a fresh face to mingle with the locals, determine if anyone knows anything about my 3 missing ships and their cargo.
All right, I'm willing to help.
Lord Bacaro's conference can't proceed without that cargo. Here's what I need you to do. Check the inn, the lighthouse, and the Lockabane Shallows. See if anyone knows or saw anything. Then meet me outside the North Gate to compare notes.
Tell me more about the locations you want me to investigate.
Certainly. Since you're new to High Isle, I understand you may not be as familiar with the local area as I am. What do you wish to know?
Tell me about the lighthouse.
Gonfalon Head Lighthouse, blessed by Kinnereth herself, stands atop the hill just west of town. It offers an excellent vantage from which to watch the nearby waters. Perhaps the lighthouse keeper saw something that will help.
Please, does this lighthouse have Willem Dafoe? And, is he, yeah. Like the storm Lord Barco mentioned?
Possibly. When ships fail to make port, it's only natural to wonder if they were damaged or blown off course by a storm. The lighthouse keeper has a perfect view of the approach to Gonfalon Bay. If my ships were out there, she might have seen them.
The Lighthouse was a movie that I watched it, and the whole time I was just like, what in the actual hell is going on? And at the end of it, I was just like, I don't know what just happened. I watched something, things happened, but I don't know what happened. Tell me about Loch Abram's shadows.
The currents of Lochbane are strong. Flotsam from the open sea often washes up along the shores of the waterway. Some of High Isle's poorer folk comb the beach looking for salvage. Let's hope they haven't found any today.
Tell me about the inn.
The ancient Anchor Inn sits just up the street near the city gate. It's one of the more popular places on the island. In my experience, inns are an excellent location to pick up rumors.
Rumors and quests. I bet chat 1/2 of a penny that there will be a quest at the inn. Where should I start?
Wherever you think is best, my dear. But do get started soon. My intuition tells me that some sort of mischief is afoot, and my intuition is rarely wrong.
I don't like mischief. You mentioned a conference? Tell me about that.
The gentleman beside me, Lord Baccaro Valoris, leads the Society of the Steadfast. They're a philanthropic fellowship that provides aid to people who have suffered in the Three Banners War. The Society is sponsoring a conference here on the island.
Oh, you mean the peace talks?
Well, yes, but we're trying to keep the details under wraps. Only a handful of people know the true purpose of the conference. You were brought in on the secret during our last run-in with the Ascendant Order, but please keep it to yourself.
What happens if your mission ships don't turn up?
That's not an option I care to contemplate. Not while there's still a chance to find them. Forgive me for being evasive, but it's a rather sensitive topic to discuss in public. We've already faced adversity, and the conference has yet to begin.
You mentioned tales of your exploits before. Who are you again?
Me? Oh, I'm no one special, my dear. I've been an adventurer, a Lion Guard officer, a spy, a diplomat. People claim the Investigator Vale stories are about me, or that I wrote them. Ridiculous. I'm retired now, but I still dabble from time to time.
Did you write the Investigator Vale books?
Oh, pish-posh. Do these look like the ink-stained fingers of a writer of overly imaginative and lurid tales to you? I'm rather fond of the bawdy investigator and her adventures, though. They remind me of my younger days.
What's your role here?
I'm overseeing security for the conference. A few months ago, Lord Baccaro approached me, explained his grand plans, and lured me out of retirement, you might say.
Why did Lord Baccaro select you for this task?
My charming personality. When I was an agent for High King Emmerich, I traveled widely and met many dignitaries, including Lord Baccaro. He asked me to make sure everything went smoothly for his conference. So far, it's been anything but.
Are you planning on playing the quarter when it comes out? Most likely. Nuez, thank you for the 11-month resub. I will probably play it on launch. I'm not sure, though, yet. Might save it, but we'll see. Talk to Lord Baccaro. Hello.
Ah, a visitor. Or another one of Lady Arabelle's associates. Either way, welcome to our island. Baccaro Valoris, founder of the Society of the Steadfast, at your service. I hope you find your visit to High Isle restful and profitable.
You mentioned a storm off the coast?
Yes, a sudden squall of unusual intensity. It died out just as quickly as it arose. I noticed it off to the northeast. Dark clouds filled that part of the horizon. Perhaps our ships were delayed by the shifting winds, or decided to wait out the storm.
That sounds to me like magic. What's so special with these particular ships?
I'm afraid that's privileged information. Suffice it to say, the cargo coming in on those ships is vital to the conference the Society of the Steadfast is sponsoring.
You don't share Lady Arabelle's concerns?
Of course I do, but I learned long ago to have patience when it comes to such matters. Not every setback is a conspiracy, and not every delay is the act of a Daedric cult. Though, if you do learn anything of imminent concern, please let us know.
That's funny because I've learned quite the opposite. Every time in a game that there is a delay, a minor inconvenience, it's always a Daedric cult or some dark magic. Tell me more about the Society of the Steadfast.
I'm a philanthropist. I started the Society of the Steadfast to give relief to those caught up in the suffering caused by the Three Banners War. We establish healing tents for the wounded, distribute food and water, and provide whatever aid we can.
So why sponsor a conference?
As Lady Arabelle said, that's not something we're ready to talk about. Not until the cargo from the missing ships is secured. After that, I'll answer any questions you have. I'll even proclaim the purpose of the conference from the town square.
Tell me more about High Isle.
High Isle is the primary island in the Sisters Archipelago. Technically, we're a Breton holding, but we try to behave as a neutral port. People from all over Tamriel come to experience the natural beauty of the island. Well, nobles mostly.
So it's a vacation spot for nobles?
Parts of it. But we have a rich history, and the same sorts of dangers you'd experience on the mainland. Bandits, pirates, wild beasts. And you might want to avoid our sister island, Aminos. It's a harsh jungle that has long served as a prison.
A prison for who?
Mostly political prisoners from the Empire at first. Later, rival nobles, pirates, murderers. The worst of the worst. Today, it also includes war criminals and certain prisoners of war. Aminos Station is friendly enough, but the jungle is deadly.
Goodbye. This sounds like an interesting place.
I'm a dockmaster, not a bloody mage.
Nah.
What does the lady expect me to do if her ships never made it to the docks in the first place?
You don't seem very concerned about these missing ships.
Should I be? Lady Arabelle suspects some sort of foul play, but not on my docks. Not a chance. Gonfalon Bay is safe. Everyone knows that. Trouble comes from the mainland, not from here. Of course, the waters to the northeast can be treacherous.
Treacherous? How so?
The closer you get to Aminos, the more unpredictable the currents become. And storms constantly barrage the coast, not to mention sea elf pirates. A good captain knows these things. None of that would keep Lady Arabelle's ships from reaching port.
Lady Baccara mentioned a powerful storm.
Like I said, storms close to Aminos aren't that unusual. I doubt the ships we're waiting for would have sailed that far north. Just in case, I sent people to look for signs of wreckage in the shallows. I really don't expect them to find any, though.
Goodbye. Yeah, apparently there's an in-game card game in this expansion pack. Kind of like Gwent. And if you want me to play your expansion pack, you make some damn Gwent card games in it. Because that is amazing. Seeking new members. Do you play Tales Tribute? Would like to learn the rules of the game with Sweeping Tamriel? Come to the Confound chapter of Roysters Club and find the Society of Your Fellows. We're always seeking new members. Ooh, right there, the card game. Ooh. Let's go learn the card game. I wonder what it will be.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
Venture, please. Help, there's a great evil conspiracy happening right now. It's urgent. You go seek help. In a moment, ma'am. I have a card game to play. It will have to wait. It's kind of like, you ever played Dead Rising 2? Where the guy's daughter gets kidnapped by evil people and there's evil zombies around, and then he spends most of the game riding around in funny costumes on little bicycles going hee 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 instead of going to save his daughter. It's like, video game heroes. Hello there.
Just one more match. Give me a chance to win my gold back.
And what will you bet? That ridiculous nose ring? Find another racket, Bragas. Tribute ain't for you.
It's called Tribute.
Heard all that, eh? Guifa's a palms up card sharp. One of the best tribute players in town. But like I always say, if you want to take the measure of a grot, you've got to climb. That nose ring jibe was unnecessary, right? I'll get her next time.
Is that accent Scottish? Someone told me I should talk to you about Tales of Tribute.
Soren, right? She definitely has an eye for talent. Yes, I can tell you all about Tribute. It's a card game, a scavenger hunt. Zen's price, it's practically a religion for some folk. You want fame, gold, it's all there for the taking.
Sounds interesting. How do we get started? Hold on 1 second. Pokemon Go just tweeted something. Ooh, Kyogre. Oh. Earliest 12 time zones. Hold a makeup hour for featuring Kyogre on Friday, June 10th. What? Okay. Well, that's a stupid. Okay. So interesting. How do I get started?
Ah, fresh player. Excellent. First things first. You need to learn the rules of the game, and you'll need a couple of decks of tribute cards, of course. Find Razamad in the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Tell him Bragus sent you. He'll get you sorted.
All right, I'll go speak to Raz Ahmed.
Razamad's the game baron here in Gonfalon Bay. You won't find a kinder or more knowledgeable player west of High Rock. Not that he'll go easy on you, mind. He expects the best from the players he trains. Trust me, I should know.
So who are you exactly?
Phrase bones. An introduction would be nice, wouldn't it? Call me Bragus. Professional gambler and semi-professional everything else. Aside from sailor, of course, I hate the water.
What brings you to High Isle?
The better question would be, what made you leave Valenwood? The answer, my friend, is debt collectors. Vigorous ones. Once I save up enough, I might go back, but I'm in no hurry. When a stiff breeze comes through, the sisters are really beautiful.
Poi Poi Pasby, Oakst, and Gritzler, Nuaz, It's Fibian, HC, Clocky, Lord Hum, Wurzelcraft, and Beck7. Thank you for those resubs, guys. This voice actor is Pippin from Lord of the Rings. Really? What was going on with all that woman a moment ago?
Oh, Guifa. Just a lover spat.
Oh,
she
I
loves making
recognize
fun
it
of
now.
my nose ring, and I love losing money to her, apparently. Match made in Aetherius.
Does Tales of Tribute involve a lot of betting?
Usually, no. Most players are in it for the joy of competition, but you know what they say? If there's an uncertain outcome, someone's got gold on it. I play a lot of unsanctioned matches. Putting skin in the game keeps things fresh.
You mentioned a gaming hall?
Aye, that big building there. Used to be a House Mornard villa, believe it or not. House Dewfort seized it during the transition of the duchy, but get tired of paying for the upkeep. The Duchess sold the place to Razamad about a year ago.
So now people just play games in there?
Well, we drink in there too. People need a place to relax, chum. The ancient anchor's fine for sailors on shore leave, but people looking for a really good time always come here. Plus, it serves as our tribute chapter seat.
Chapter seat?
Yeah, a chapter is like a team of sorts. The Gonfalon chapter meets here. But we're wandering into the weeds a bit. Focus on the game first. We'll discuss the rest later.
Goodbye. Well, let's go learn how the game works. That's gonna be like Gwent. Hello there, sir.
Greetings, my friend, and welcome to the Gonfalon Gaming Hall. Please, drink and make merry. We have many strong players gracing the hall today. Lots of action. Tales of Tribute is free to watch, but far more fun to play. Do you play, Wayfarer?
Not yet, but I'd like to learn more about Tales of Tribute.
Then you have come to the right place. Tales of Tribute is a game of stories, some fantastical and others all too real. 2 players share their tales with decks of cards. The game is elegant and easy to learn, but it takes great effort to master.
How do you play?
First, you will need 2 decks. Each deck represents a different story, a different strategy. Your opponent brings 2 decks as well. Once you and your adversary combine your decks, the game can begin. A shared pool, you see. A level field of play.
Alright, so where can I get these decks of tribute cards?
Make your way to the beginner's lounge and find my associate, Bragas. Tell him Razamad approved an initiation match. He will lend you a pair of decks and teach you the basics. Complete this trial and return to me for your reward.
I just saw Bragas outside. Oh no, they don't need to invent a card game because there is an Elder Scrolls card game. I don't know if they still develop it or they shut it down or not, but there is a card game for Elder Scrolls. I don't know if it's still going, but there was one at least. I just saw Bragas outside.
Dear Bragas often strays, but never for long. His coin rarely holds out. He must be back by now, safe within the confines of the gaming hall where he can be supervised. Do not worry, though. Bragas is a fine player. He will teach you well.
Still going, just no new content? Oh, I see. It must not have done very well. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Yes, of course. As Bragas no doubt told you, I am Razamad. I hold many roles and offices: tribute master, game baron, and proprietor of this hall. I also lead our regional Roysters Club chapter, the Gonfalon chapter.
Roysters Club?
Yes, the Roysters Club. It is a far-reaching organization that administrates all aspects of Tales of Tribute. They organize tournaments, publish new rules, sponsor chapters, and, most importantly, they manufacture the cards themselves.
Can anyone join?
Anyone with a pair of tribute decks, a Game Baron sponsorship, and a thirst for competition. Yes. Complete your training, and it will be my honor to welcome you into the club.
Bragas seemed like quite the gambler.
Bragas, yes. He loves the game in his way. I wish he exercised more caution. He often forgets how much he has to lose. But he's a bright lad, full of youthful energy and hope. That is more than I can say about most people in this world.
Goodbye. Well, there's lots of lore there where you can talk about the organizations and how things work and stuff, but you don't have to listen to any of that. If you just want to get to the card game, it's just optional. People don't want to like hear the lore and stuff. I like learning about how different areas of the world of the world of Elder Scrolls works. There's a book there. Tribute Beginner Guide. Can't read that. It's too many words. Hello, will you teach me how to play, Bragas?
Ha! If it isn't my new old friend. Found the place easy enough, eh? Pull up a chair, have a drink. As long as you're buying, of course. I'm a little light in the purse at the moment. So you talked to Razamad yet?
Ready to play. Razamad said you were a good teacher.
Oh, did he? Oh, I love it when we bring new players into the fold. Gets boring playing the same old salts day after day. We need new blood in here. Now, before we begin, you'll need these. 2 tribute decks you can borrow for educational purposes.
What do I do with these?
You try to defeat me, of course. First to 40 prestige, or winning the favour of all the patrons, is the victor. Don't worry, chum. I'll explain that as we go along. And loosen up, eh? You'll do fine. I'll go easy on you.
Let's play. All right, well, here we go.
The essence of the game is to buy cards to add to your play deck. Each of us will use our play deck to score prestige, until one of us gets enough prestige to win. Lots of cards, eh? The ones on your side of the table are yours. The ones on my side are mine. The cards in the middle are what we call the tavern. We each claim cards from the tavern to improve our play decks and earn enough prestige to win. You'll take the first turn. Let's both draw our starting hands. Each of your cards have a coin value, see? You can use their coin value to buy cards into your play deck from the tavern, the center of the table. Try to keep track of the value of the cards in your hand. Each card has a cost, a suit, and an effect.
A suit?
If I were you, well, this card here seems like the right one for you to buy with the coin that you have, so claim it.
Play effect. It costs 3 coins, then I get 2 coins. 2 power, 3 power.
When you buy a card, you subtract its cost from your coin total, and you get the card. Then a new card replaces that card in the tavern. You still have enough coin to buy another card, so let's do that.
Okay. So, Porticulus, gain 2 power, combo, gain 1 coin.
Now, you can't play a card you bought right away. When you buy a card, it goes into a cooldown pile here, see? You can see at a glance what card suits are in your cooldown pile.
I love how he
like
says
you don't
suits.
have enough coin to buy any other cards. And there's nothing else you can do at the moment. When that happens, you signal that your turn is over. Any resources you have at the end of your turn will be cleared once your turn is over. Except prestige, that is. Once your turn ends, you discard your cards and draw 5 new ones. You can start to plan your next turn while I take mine. That said, you should always keep an eye on what your opponent is up to on their turn. They might buy a card or take an action that will force you to revise your plans. So now, it's my turn. I'll control the table until I signal the end of my turn. See if you can figure out my strategy based on my actions.
I don't know anything yet, but we'll see what you do. I have no idea.
Well. The cards you drew gave you both gold and power. Power has 2 uses. The first is combat, but it also turns into prestige at the end of your turn. Remember, earning prestige is how you win.
Coin cost 6, 5. Cooldown pile. Gain a power, gain a coin, gain a coin, gain a coin. So 4.
Remember when I told you that your currencies get cleared when you end your turn? Well, power doesn't carry over between turns. But when you do signal the end of your turn, any power you have left over turns into prestige. Good to know, eh? See these little fellows? They're our patrons. Each deck comes with its own patron, and they play an important role in how the deck works. See? Each patron has something they want. A price, let's call it. They also have something to offer. A reward. Pay a patron's price and you'll get their reward. You have to pay the price all at once and you usually get the reward immediately. Try paying one of these patrons. Whichever one you choose to pay will offer you a boon. Just keep in mind, you're only allowed to pay 1 patron per turn. they can get a little jealous.
Pay 2 coins, sacrifice 1 card of your hand or your played cards. Create 1 writ coin and place it in your cooldown pile. Pay all your coins. Gain power equal to your coin paid -1. This patron now favors you.
The patron you just paid. Notice anything different about them? They favor you now. All patrons start in a neutral bent, and then show favor to whoever pays them first. Of course, you can pay a patron that favors your opponent. If you do, that patron will become neutral. Pay them again on a later turn, and then they'll favor you. And here's a tip. If you ever can get all patrons on the table to favor you, you'll win the game. Even if you have less prestige than your opponent, just one more thing to keep an eye on. All right, you need to draw new cards, but your deck is empty. Now we shuffle your cooldown pile, and that becomes your new draw pile. You might draw cards you bought last turn, as well as those you started with.
Okay.
Your cooldown pile is empty. That means all the cards you started with or bought during play are now in your draw pile. Right, it's my turn again. I'm going to draw some coin, use it to buy a card, and draw some power from my play deck, which will become prestige when my turn ends. Just like your turn, only, more experienced. Those cards you drew can trigger a combo. See how they have extra effects if you draw another card that matches their suit? Luckily, you bought cards with the suit you need to trigger these combos. Some of the most powerful effects on cards come from combos, and a card will tell you how much of each suit you need to activate its combo effect. Great players always try to trigger combos, so keep track of those suits. We're closing in on the end. I can tell by keeping track of the prestige we've earned. For this practice match, we're keeping the total small, but in a real game, you'll need more prestige to win.
Chat, type Dan what if you don't know how this game works yet. You're still like, what? What's happening? So, gain 1 power. Combo 2, gain 1 coin, so... I have 5 monies. Combo, gain 2 coins, gain 2 power. I have 2 gold left over. Pay 2 coins, sacrifice from your hand or your played cards. Create 1 writ coin and place it in your cooldown pile. I don't know what that means.
Ah, a grand victory!
Wait,
well,
what?
Maybe a little too grand. Go talk to Master Razamad and tell him you bested me. Just don't get cocky. Next time won't be so easy.
Oh, did I won? What? Match rewards mailed. I won? Yeah! What? Okay.
You return victorious, yes?
Woo!
I hope you enjoyed the match. I have played countless games of both luck and skill, and truly, Tales of Tribute is the best by far. So...
Oh, oops. Glimmer dust. Sorry. Bum, bum, bum. Tribute victory. Pre-order pack. Collector's edition stuff. Hell yes.
You return victorious, yes? I hope you enjoyed the match. I have played countless games of both luck and skill, and truly, Tales of Tribute is the best by far. So, now that you've learned the rules, do you wish to continue your gaming journey?
The developer of this game is very different from the card game, the Elder Scrolls card game. And the game I just played was nothing like the Elder Scrolls card game. It was very different. Yes, I want to play more Tales of Tribute. What do I do now?
Now, you claim membership in the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club, a fraternity of tribute players committed to fair play and stiff competition. As an official Royster, you will gain access to a host of opponents and decks of your very own.
Are there other rewards?
Oh, countless rewards. With each victory, you will rise higher in the club rankings, do well enough, and you may even earn the right to challenge the club's founders, the creators of the game itself. So what do you say? Will you join us?
Yes, I'll join the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club.
Then it is my honor to furnish you with your first pair of decks and welcome you wholeheartedly to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. May good fortune shine on you, my friend. I am eager to see you put those cards to good use.
Wait a minute. Look, I don't have an experience bonus up. Oops. Aha! Now I'll do it.
Have you thought it? You joined the Roysters Club at an opportune time. Smaller club chapters are preparing for a series of tournaments, ours included. The contest will not begin for some time, though, so I suggest you get some more practice in the meantime.
What do you recommend for increasing my skill?
The gaming hall provides a wealth of opportunities for Roysters Club members. Why not look around and familiarize yourself with them? Bragas can make the proper introductions. Speak with Soren, too. She's another protege of mine.
I'm sure to speak with Bragas and Soren. Anything else?
As in all things, the best way to improve is through doing. Set out and find new opponents. Win or lose, your skills will grow and your strategies will sharpen. Once you establish yourself in the beginner's circuit, return to me for a reward.
All right, I'll speak with Bragas and Soren and make a name for myself.
Remember, in these early days, winning and losing mean little. Regardless of a match's outcome, you must see every game as an opportunity to hone your skills. It may sound nonsensical, but sometimes losing is the surest route to improvement.
You mentioned tournaments. Can you tell me more about them?
I would be happy to. The tournament started informally. Premier players like myself and Talib Fells gathered in major cities to match wits and sharpen our game. The Roysters Club leadership caught wind of it and began sponsoring official events.
How do these tournaments work exactly?
Well, many of the players who participated in those early matches went on to form teams, which, in the fullness of time, became club-sponsored chapters. Now, those chapters compete against one another in groups. It is better to share a victory, yes?
Do winners earn a prize?
A grand prize, yes. The Roysters Club and city governments all contribute to a weighty purse. But in truth, the greatest tribute players compete for pride and glory.
Bullshit.
Not coin. And the revels, of course. The Gonfalon chapter loves to celebrate.
Will you be competing in these tournaments?
No, my friend, I have achieved all that I set out to achieve at the tournament level. Now, I prefer to observe, teach, and celebrate my pupils' victories. Mostly the celebrating part. With luck and determination, we may raise a glass to you someday.
Goodbye. Is this game fun? I really like it. It's like a single-player Elder Scrolls game with some really good quests and things. The only thing about the game I'm not a big fan of is the combat. The combat's kind of boring. But everything else is very cool. Exploring the the world of Elder Scrolls, the quests, the characters. There's no filler quests. They're all like actual storylines like this. It's very, very fun. I highly recommend it if you like Elder Scrolls at all. Oh, my... So there's a whole section here for the card game. So I have some cards, though. I didn't really get that card game too well, but I'll have to play some more games to, like, really get it, I guess, because...
Bragus, I told you. I
Kinda
can't
like,
do
what?
that. You know the rules. Those days are behind me.
Yeah, of course. Just trying to help out my friends.
Yeah, but,
no
you know...
worries, all right?
To be fair, even the combat in Skyrim, for example, isn't all that great. It's pretty basic, you know. This is kind of like that, where it's very basic combat. You have spells and abilities and stuff, but you don't have spell crafting or anything like that. So they're pretty static abilities. Like it's not the most fun part of the game. But if you like doing quests, if you like exploring, if you like looting, and you like crafting, those are this game's really strong points, because the storylines and stuff and the zones are really cool to interact with, and there's some really good characters out there. But overall, I think most people that enjoy Elder Scrolls will enjoy this MMO, and it's one of the MMOs that respects your time the most.
Hey, it's our newest recruit. You made the right choice signing up here.
The Gonfalon chapters produce some of the best tribute players in, well, Gonfalon Bay. That's why we're bound to start winning again, eventually.
Rosmanot said you'd fill me in on some details of the club.
Yeah, of course. We should start with rankings. Look around. Every player you see has a place in the Roysters Club rankings based on their experience. That rank determines who they can and can't challenge. It's banded, see? Like a layer cake.
So where do I fit in?
You're just starting out, so you're at the novice rank. As a novice, you can take on other novices, but not higher tier players. Oh, don't fret. You'll square off against a game baron soon enough. Rising in the rankings is just a matter of experience.
How should I gain experience?
Just challenge another novice here in the gaming hall. Get a real game under your belt, not just a bib and diaper match where Bragus lets you win. Oh, not that that's what happened with you. Oh dear. Just go play a game and let me know how it went.
All right, I'll challenge one of the players here to a game of tribute.
Remember, everybody's got to start somewhere. Win, lose, it doesn't matter. Just focus on learning the game, getting into the rhythm, right? I'll cheer you on from here. It's not every day I get to see an aspiring champion cut their teeth.
Well, for how old this game is, it still does look nice. It is old. This game's been out for a long time. What was that, with Bragus before I arrived?
You saw that? It's nothing, really. Bragus just gets a bit of swagger when he hits a hot streak. He's been winning a lot recently, so he offered to get me in at the ground floor. Tip me off to sure things so I can make a bet and such.
What does Ramjanat think about it?
Are you kidding? He hates it. He tries his best to curb Bragus's antics. But we're getting to the point where he's ready to let that elf learn his lessons the hard way. Sometimes you have to hit the bottom before you can rise back up to the top.
Sound like you speak from personal experience.
Perceptive. Listen, your focus should be on the fun of tribute. I'm not going to drag you through the details of my sordid past. We'd be here all day. Just get out there and have some fun, all right?
Goodbye. I say one of the best parts about the game is that, yeah, everything's voice acted. Even minor characters and minor quests, everything's voiced. And that drastically makes questing in the game so much more enjoyable than having silent NPCs that go tell you to kill 10 bears, you know. There's very few MMO-style quests in this game. It's all about telling a story. Let's see. Khajiit, let's play a game.
Ignore the rumors, Walker. This one never cheats at tribute. The truly clever never need to.
Let's play tribute. I don't know how this works. Well, I guess I will do those two. So we pick 2 patrons. Yeah, the combat in the game is the thing that's most universally agreed on, is the thing that kind of needs some improvement. But overall, it's not too bad. House Marketplace. Acquire 1 craft tavern. It costs up to 7. Gain a combo. Gain 3 coins. Gain 3 power. Combo. Gain a coin. Well, it looks like I can buy... The card in the tavern highlighted is a gold. Is a contract card. Contract cards will be played immediately after you buy them and are never added to your deck. Let's see. I guess play that. All the coins -1, that would be 0, so I will say no to that. Let's see. It's okay if you like the combat, Savoshkin. It's just the one part about this game that most everyone dislikes is how slow this combat is in this game. And the animation canceling and weapon swapping, it's not for everyone. And the abilities are very clunky. I think it could use a big overhaul. Hopefully we get some sort of Combat 2.0 at some point. I know they're working on that, but we'll see how long it takes them to do it. Draw a card. Combo, draw another card. I'll go for that card. Get 2 purples for next turn. And in my turn. Again, it's okay if you like it. People are allowed to like what they like. Draw a card. Let's see. Combo 2. Gain 2 card and 2 power. Draw a card and another card. Play a coin. Alright, I'm starting to see how this game works with the stacking bonuses and stuff. So I have 8 monies. Draw a card, draw another card, gain power. I can get 2. I will buy that. And I'll buy that. Ascent cards. The card with the number at the bottom is an agent card. Agent cards remain in play until they are knocked out. Number at the bottom is the agent's health. You can spend power equal to their health and knock them out. If you can't knock them out, the damage dealt will carry over to future turns. Okay. Yep, they're working on. They know that combat is the part of the game that turns most new players off because it feels old and dated. But it's not as bad as it was when the game launched in beta 10 years ago. That was horrible. I'm glad they did a lot of changes since then, though. Let's see. I will buy that. And then next turn. The launch was a disaster. I remember the beta was not great. Draw 1 card. Taunt it. You see how this agent's health has been shaped like a shield? It means it has taunt ability. Taunt means players must spend any power they have against the agent before damaging other agents or turning their power into prestige. Okay. I don't think I have any of those. Alright, well, let's do... Play that. Play that. Play that card. Choose 4 to move into your... I'll buy the expensive card. Sacrifice 1 card you own in play. It costs 1 more. Gain prestige equal to the card's cost minus 1. I don't... That would be 3 prestige? No. Let's see. Combo 4, gain 4 power. And then we have 2 more coins. Gain power to a coin paid minus 1. That'd be 2. It'd be 9. I will buy that. Move up to 3 cards to your cooldown pile. I do want to redraw, so let's do that. It's the first to... I'll reach 40 prestige. Okay, so 10. Reach 40 prestige into the end game. The end game, each player competes to hold the highest prestige amount at the end of the opponent's turn. Alright, let's see. So the 10 one was just like a beginner one. So I need to play that 4th. Play effect. I have 1 gold. Let's see. Okay, agent, 3 health. Look at the next 4 card play deck. Choose 4 to move to your cooldown pile. Regular coins. Combo 2, draw a card. Oh, it didn't draw a card. What? I don't know what the purple cards do, but I'm taking all the purple cards. Draw a card. That. So 9 monies. Let's grab one of those guys. Acquire one card from tavern with a cost up to 5. Try to get some more prestige points. Okay, now that I'm starting to play a full game, the game's clicking a little more. The first little tutorial was not very good at explaining how this game works. Let's see. Play effect. Look at the next cost. Get the regular coins out of there. Agent must be attacked first. Sprints opponents in turn. I'll take the agent. Feather Knight. Health 3. Play effect, gain 1 coin. This game is definitely interesting. Unlike animation canceling. House Market. Let's see, 3 coins. Gain of power. Draw a coin. Card. Draw another card. Like purple's all about drawing lots and lots of cards. Tons and tons of cards. $15, that's a lot. Play, get 6 coins. Draw another card. Kwama Egg Mine. I'll take the contract. Let's put these on the bottom. And in turn. Yeah, everything in this game is great for me except for the combat. I find the combat boring. And I really don't like weapon switching. Okay, this player is very low on prestige. I don't know what their deck does. I'm just sort of having to guess what it is. Alright, let's see what's the next 4 cards. So we don't draw a one we want. Alright, let's play the coin. Oop. Coin cards. Gain. Apparently that was not enough. Move up to 2 cards from the tavern. It's an interesting effect. Could dig for the thing that I want. Barter. Remove 1 card from the tavern. I don't want that. see. Toll of Flesh. These are all combo. 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 This deck draws really fast. Money. Acquire 1 card from the tavern with cost up to 7. I'll try that one. Play effect, gain 1 coin. Gain 1 coin. With the next 4 cards in the deck. Let's do that. I'll take another apprentice. Start getting some power cards too. We have so much money now. Oh, he's starting to get power. Uh-oh. We have to kill his troops. Oh no! He's killing my troops. This is bullshit. Scrying Globe. Move up to 2 cards. Opponent discards 1 from their hand at the start of their turn. Gain 4 power. Alright, we can kill one of these guys, I think. Yes, get out of there. I'll let him favor me. We can also have all the patrons favor us, and then that's a way to win. Well, he's starting to get lots of power in each turn. He's going to start stacking up victory points. Prestige points. Okay, get rid of that one. Play him. Move up to 4 cards to your cooldown pile. No, thank you. Oops. 2, 3, 4. Guess that unit did not count. Let's see. Acquire 1 front card from the tavern and costs up to 5. Knock out 1 agent. There we go. Just need 1 more of the patrons and I win. This new Gwent update's awesome. It is definitely closer to Gwent than it is like other games. Not quite Gwent. All right, let's see what we got up on deck. These are all draw cards, which is great. So let's do that. All right, boom. Hostile acquire 1 card from the tavern up to cost 7. Apparently that did not count. Oh, they have to be the same suit. Oh, here we go. I win. I got all of them to love me. Rank points, match rewards mailed. Yay. GG. Still a little like about the game, like trying to figure out how it all works, but it's starting to click a little more. Let's see, what did I get? Oh, those are in my inventory, aren't they? Yes. Gold, eggs, dragon, realms, health, goblin socket. Okay, that's nothing amazing, but I'll take it. So get a bunch of random stuff. Interesting.
Not bad for your first game. Not bad. Better than my first, that's for sure. I did see you hesitate once or twice. If you need a refresher on the rules, you can always check the rulebook downstairs at the bar. Now, I think it's time you met Kishka.
Who the hell's Kishka?
She's the Mooney Khajiit downstairs. Kishka and her brother create daily challenges for the chapter to keep us sharp. It's great practice, and you can win some fine rewards, too. Keeping her attention's no small feat, but when she focuses, look out.
Thanks. I'll go speak to Kishka. The entire game is voice acted for this game, even minor quests.
Zispo, Kishka brought you here to help proffer tribute challenges, little brother, not sit around mewling about lost biscuits.
They were muffins, sister, and they were very expensive.
Forgive this one's baby brother. He was weeping about... Wait, what was he? Never mind. Welcome to the club. This one assumes you seek new challenges and amazing rewards. This is true, yes? If so, you have come to the right place.
Soren told me I should ask you about daily challenges.
Yes, and what fragrant challenges they are. Each day, Kishka creates new tasks for rank and renown. One will pit you against the common folk of Tamriel. The other will set you against card-playing adventurers like yourself.
Wait, they have PvP on the card game? Oh no. Go on.
I offer only 2 challenges per day, but you can earn sweeter prizes by winning multiple matches. Small rewards for a single win, fine prizes for 2, and a grand bounty for 3. Kishka will also make sure your rank soars if you participate.
Can I win multiple prizes for the same challenge?
Ha! You would fill your purse with heaps of tiny baubles? No, Walker. As this one said, you can win 1 match for a tiny reward, or keep playing for a bigger prize. Simple, yes? The more you play, the sweeter the reward.
Thanks for the information.
It is Kishka's pleasure. Come back soon, yes? This one's grand challenges will be waiting. Now, you should go find Bragas. He is out on the seaside patio, most likely. Kishka is very busy doing... something. What was Kishka doing again? Zispo.
Goodbye. Where do I play this game? You can get it on Steam. That's the easiest place to play it. It's just right on Steam. You can also download it directly from Bethesda and use their Bethesda launcher. To play the full game, to play the game, you only need the base starter pack, which is the base game and the Morrowind DLC. But if you want to play all the current content, there's a $60 pack that has the new expansion and everything else in it, I believe. So I think it's like $60 just to be fully caught up on all the content. All right, I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. I'm going to the bathroom. Yeah, I've been using the Steam version for years. It's great. Especially if all your games are already on Steam. If you buy the Steam version, it just installs the launcher and just launches it from Steam. You can even buy everything in through the Steam transactions. And if you, I'm not sure if you have a Steam account, if you can just, you should be able to link it. I don't know. I don't know if you like make an account on their website and then go through Steam, if you can log into that same account. I would assume you can, but guess not. Oh, you can't. So so they have separate accounts on Steam and the base game. Well, that sucks. It's probably kind of like how the console version is separate from PC as well. All right, let's see. Find Bragus. Some of that little card game is pretty fun. It's way more complex than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like, we have a little card game, and it's just like some simple little thing. This actually looks like it's got some complexity to it and stuff.
Ah, there's my new favorite Royster. I guess if you've spoken to Soren and Kishka and gotten their sage advice, it's down to me to provide the final part of the chapter's introductions and provide one last little acorn of wisdom.
What else do I need to know?
We should have a word about decks, I guess. Those decks Razumad gave you are just the beginning. Fresh decks pop up all over Tamriel, and each of them offers a unique style of play. You can even find upgrades to the cards you already own.
Really? So I can go through and upgrade my deck. How do I acquire these new cards and decks?
I've earned a fair amount from just playing Tribute. Kishka offers them in her daily challenges sometimes, especially if you hit those win streaks. I've even heard rumors that adventurers find them out in the wild.
Can I find decks anywhere else?
Well, between you, me, and old Bendu there, I've heard they might offer some new decks as prizes in the upcoming tournaments. Beyond that, it's a mystery. Just keep working on raising that rank by playing matches. That's the best path to success.
So do I know everything now?
Well, if not, you're close. Go talk to Razamad and let him know you introduce yourself to the chapter's premier players. He'll be glad to hear it.
Okay. So now there must be a way to like craft a deck. So the way this works is each of the patrons has a set of cards. Is that how that works? So you pick the Duke of Crows, those cards put into the deck. You don't like choose each card individually. Is that how it works? Like, so I can't like mix and match a bunch of cards. Like each patron I pick is a deck that gets added in. I think that's how that works.
Welcome back! You return wiser and hungrier for competition, is it not so? Tribute has that effect on people. Now, I have something for you. A gift and formal welcome to the Gonfalon chapter of the Roysters Club. I know you will put it to good use.
What is it?
Just a little something from the chapter's strongbox. Now then, you have decks, you are versed in the rules and familiar with your fellow competitors. Truly, you have all you need to step into formal play. We proudly welcome you to our chapter.
Well, thank you.
I have it on good authority that preparations for the Roysters Club tournaments are well underway. Continue to refine your strategies, collect new cards, and increase your rank. If you work hard, I'm certain you'll be ready when the time comes.
Yeah, they get really good voice actors to do the every NPC in the game. Can you explain ranks and advance in Roysters Club?
Of course. The Roysters Club ranking lists allow players to track their mastery of the game.
Yeah, you battle people. I get it. Hi there.
You come to this one for a tribute challenge, yes? Kishka was deep in her cups when she came up with this one, so...
Well, I will try to go find upgrade to my cards. I'm guessing we'll find card upgrades when we do quests and stuff.
Marunji is ready to offer any...
Yeah, so it looks like the way the game works is... So now that I'm getting it is... You pick a patron. Both players pick 2 patrons. And then all of these cards get added into the deck. And then each player can buy the cards to build a deck as they're playing the game. So instead of it just like you starting with cards, you use the coins you have to buy the deck as you play. And you have to adapt your strategies based on knowing that. It's kind of cool. Actually, it's not kind of, it's very cool. It's very interesting and more depth than I thought it was going to be.
Let's hit the trail.
And they even have PvP, which is like, what? Oh, no. Let's unlock the waypoint over here.
Do I know you?
Working. Ooh. looks like a quest. Are you good with a blade or a bow? Can you cast death-dealing spells with the greatest of ease? Are you willing to explore the most dangerous regions of Hyel and Amenos? Do you want to earn gold and glory the old-fashioned way? Do you want 60 emotes by clicking the sub button and subscribing with Prime Gaming? Then we have a job for you. Seek out Grozek in the north-central district of Gavlin Bay for details. I shall do that, sir. Another quest over here. Hello there, Khajiit.
Have you seen the note? If you seek companions for your adventuring, look no further. This one can help with that.
Tell me more about the guild listings.
Ah, of course. These listings are where other adventurers, much like yourself, can declare their interest. Those of a similar proclivity can join up together and form guilds. Take a look. This one is sure a group suited to your needs awaits you.
Goodbye. Browse guilds. 489 members, my god. Can you make guilds? There's so many people.
Oh, so now I'm the drunken fool.
I could make one for our community with knowing that. Knowing that it could be that big.
Have you had the chance to review the guild listings, friend?
I looked through them.
Wonderful! This one hopes you found something that interests you. Too often, this harsh world becomes isolating. Finding companions can make it bearable, Here, a little something for your time.
Thank you.
This one is quite pleased you stopped by, and hopes that you find a guild that appeals to you. Amsad wishes you many friendships and adventures in your future.
Boom, 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 boom. Was like another quest over here? Rigert the Brash. Oh,
this
no.
This is not good. Hello there. I am Rigert, sometimes called the Brash, and I am large delegate for the Ebonheart Pact Cultural Exchange. Or I would be if I had my scepter.
Large delegate?
That is what King Yoran told me. He said, Rigert, go to High Isle and be Ebonheart Pact Cultural Ambassador. And be large, delegate and large. That is me. But I lost my scepter of office. I had it with me last night, but now I can't find it.
This is the most eloquent person they could have sent. He's very... Do you mean delegate at large?
Yes, I went out with delegates Tanilin and Olganash last night. We ate and drank like kings. I don't remember all that happened, but I spent most of my gold. And I lost my official scepter. Will you help me look for it? I can pay you.
Pay me?
A little.
Pay me? You had me at payment, sir. I hope you find your scepter of office.
I've been thinking very hard, and it hurts. We should begin at the Ancient Anchor. That is where I went last night with the other diplomats. The innkeeper was angry with me this morning, but she might talk to you. Meet you there.
Who are Tanilin and Unganash exactly?
They are delegates too. Tanilin is very important elf from Aldmere Dominion, and Olganash is noble orc from Daggerfall Covenant, who brings culture wherever he goes. I don't remember what we talked about. It must have been another diplomatic success.
Any chance one of them has your scepter?
Must think again. No. We parted ways with great enthusiasm in Strait, just outside Ancient Anchor. I went back inside, and I had it with me then. I need my scepter of office. I can't lose another one, or they'll dock my pay.
You're some sort of cultural ambassador?
Rigert leads glorious expedition of Nord cultural exchange. I travel to many lands to explain excellence of Nord culture with great forcefulness.
The glorious expedition. You're really a diplomat.
Yes, yes. One day, Rigert was drinking in the Skald King's Hall and loudly explaining all the good things people don't know about Nords. King Joran said he knew that already, and I should go tell somebody else. So, I did.
Goodbye. Well, that's a way to become a diplomat. So the king was sick of hearing him talk. Okay, and we kicked him out.
Hello there.
Are there 3 houses here?
Still pay the blood price.
Ancient. Looks like there's 2 different player houses in this place.
Hello. Would you happen to be looking for work?
I love work.
You've a determined air about you, stranger.
I love
Could
her
I
fins.
persuade you to help deal with the active volcanic vents that are popping up across the islands?
What's the trouble?
Volcanic activity on the island seems to be reaching dangerous levels. If something isn't done to quell the forces at work, we're all going to be swimming in lava. The Stone Lore Circle Druids are trying to stop it, but we need help.
What can I do to help?
Get to the active volcanic vent and disrupt the activity there. It will buy us time. But be careful. There are many molten beasts crawling all over the place. You'll need a group to get through them. What do you say?
I'll gather some
make it
forces
worth your
and deal with the
while.
volcanic vent.
Thanks for helping with this. You look strong, and I'll bet you've got strong friends too. You'll set this mess to rights in no time.
EA tweeted they have some surprises. Stay tuned. I don't know. EA has been consistently one of the publishers that makes me leery about their games anymore. I'm like, do I try another? You know, it was Anthem, and then Mass Effect Andromeda, and it's just like, I still have hope. Sims Immortals, 400 expansion packs of Sims 4 over like 10 years. Yep, Battlefield 2042. It's been, they're a publisher that I'm like, just a little hesitant. I'm like, okay. Occasionally something like Fallen Order comes out. I'm like, oh, good. And then they wallop you again from behind. Goodbye, ma'am.
Jobs for adventurers!
Hey!
Welcome, adventurer. If you're looking for work and prefer to handle jobs on your own, you've come to the right broker. Just let me know if you're interested.
I'm interested in a job.
An agent representing all 3 alliances here on High Isle has a task if you're willing. A number of Alliance ships have wrecked in nearby waters lately. Each carried uniforms that could be used as disguises if they fall into the wrong hands.
So where do I come in?
Go to Shipwreck Shoals on the northeast coast of High Isle. The pirates there have absconded with the crates of uniforms. Find the crates and burn them. If you want more information, seek out the agent at the Fighters Guild. His name is Levis Cavis.
I'll go there and burn the uniforms.
Be careful out there. More than one adventurer has underestimated the dangers of our fair archipelago. Return to me when the job is complete, and your pay will be waiting.
Who pays you for these jobs, by the way?
That depends on who requests the work. Personally, I am an employee of House du Fort. They more or less run things here on High Isle. But I represent merchants, knightly orders, and wealthy individuals who require help and have the gold to pay.
I like him. He's cool. And another daily job broker. Hi.
You look strong and brave, or at least capable, and resourceful. Did I mention that? Can I interest you in a job that involves much danger and requires a small group to complete? The pay is good, I assure you.
I have to have friends. Aww. Fine, I'll go do a different quest.
Care to take on a job that... Great. I'm sure you've heard of the Ascendant Order. They're rogue knights, pillaging and murdering in the name of their cause. 2 fanatical Ascendants in the western part of High Isle have been using dark magics to ensnare hapless wanderers.
Dark magic? What do you need me to do?
Defeat the Ascendant Executioner and the Ascendant Harrower, and free any prisoners they're tormenting. If you need a first-hand account of their wicked dealings, there's a survivor named Cian recovering down by the temple.
I'll defeat the Ascendant Harrower and the Executioner and free their prisoners.
I expect you'll be in for a tough fight, so be prepared. Good luck to you, adventurer.
Why are the Executioner and the Harrower ensnaring people?
The Ascendant Order is hungry for recruits. I suspect it's a join us or die sort of thing, but these 2 don't just kill the ones who refuse. They use prisons of shadow magic to drain their power first. By now, they must be very strong indeed.
Who sponsors these jobs of yours?
I work for House du Fort. We coordinate the efforts of High Isle's knightly orders, local lords, merchants, and even friendly druids to handle unusual problems. I act as a broker, matching up adventurers like you with jobs that need doing.
Well, goodbye. Do you have a quest?
You're a new face. Must be here about the notice, am I right? Of course I'm right. If you need work and aren't too concerned about the risks, then we should talk. I assure you I'm a fully sanctioned representative of the Gonfalon Bay authorities.
What sort of work are you hiring for?
Oh, you misunderstand. I'm not the hirer, just an agent. More of an administrator, really. I make sure the job brokers are on the up and up. Speak to Waylode, Paris Plouffe, or Druid Pisca. They hire adventurers on a daily basis.
All right, I'm ready. How do I sign up for one of these jobs?
Easy as piercing a gore apple with my tusk. If you prefer to work
What?
alone, go see Waylode. If you want to work as part of a group, then talk to either Paris or Druid Pisca. Here's a modest advance to show how serious we are about these opportunities.
Goodbye.
Remember, Waylode provides jobs you can handle on your own. I did indeed.
Yes, I'm aware. I literally just talked to them in front of you, but okay. I want to see him impale an apple with his tusk now. I didn't know that was a skill he had. Well, sir, I happen to have an apple here, so show me.
Not you again. You haven't paid your bill. Or did you forget that too?
See, I was here, and she remembers me. I must have committed great diplomacy last night. Ask her about my scepter, friend.
I'm sorry about that little scene. Some people are unbelievable. Welcome to the Ancient Anchor. What can I do for you?
Did he get drunk and show you his scepter?
Oh, you're with this Nord? I'm not all that worried about what he left here. I'm worried about what he took. A night's worth of food, drink, and entertainment, all without paying. He and his friends skipped out on their bill.
What happened?
Like I said, they ate and drank all night in a private room.
When I noticed it was too quiet, I looked in and they were all gone. Someone's gotta settle up. Your friend left his scepter? It'll do as collateral until I get paid.
Goodbye. Well,
you found a scepter. That is good. And I remember now. I wanted to pay the bill to impress the other delegates, but now I don't have the coin to do that again. We have to get them to pay their shares. I can't lose another scepter.
Wait, you lost one already? Let's remember last night.
Let me see. Tanilin didn't seem to be having fun, so I bought her a special drink. And then Olganash wanted dessert. I asked the man in the back for something sweet so my friends could have a good time. We headed back to our own lodgings after that.
You said you bought a special drink for Tamlin?
Oh yes, I am good diplomat, so I thought she would like something to remind her of home. After that, Tanilin kept asking for more drinks. We all laughed and had fun. We said goodnight just outside. She got in her carriage and drove off for home.
And Unglash wanted a dessert?
We might have been arguing about where to get the best cake in Hrothgar. That made us want cake. But the man in the back room said he did not have cake. So I asked him to give me whatever he had for Olganash.
Where can I find these two people?
I think Tanilin is staying at Steadfast Manor, a little way outside of town. She likes Lord Bakaro's gardens. Olganash rented a small house in Gonfalon Bay near the West Gate. Here, I'll be right behind you. When my head stops spinning.
I wonder if he gave him skooma. That's all that he had.
Knights are robbing people and looting caravans. Someone ought to do something.
That would be my guess. Hello.
You look like you had a rough expedition, friend. But we in the Undaunted don't sign up to sit on cushions and drink mead, do we?
Goodbye. Hello. Yes, don't do skooma, kids.
Hail, friend. Have you heard about the band of robber knights that waylaid travelers on the road to Gonfalon Bay? I came to High Isle to trade, but getting goods from the interior has become a roll of the dice.
Rubber knights?
A rogue band that calls itself the Ascendant Order. I thought they were only active on the mainland, but they're here on High Isle. Rabble-rousers and troublemakers, if you ask me. And now I hear they're looting caravans outside the city walls.
Legalize skooma? No. Interesting. Speaking of rumors, have you heard anything about a trio of missing ships?
Not specifically, but I saw some fancy-pants nobles giving the dockmaster grief. Missing ships could mean anything. Storms, pirates, poor winds, worthless navigators. Try Sergeant Dane over there. He's with the Sisters Guard and knows a lot.
I'm addicted to Horizon Forbidden West. There's so much to do. That's a good example of a game where there's just an overwhelming amount of things to do. It's just like you can't throw a stone without hitting another quest or objective or hunt site. They filled that map to the brim with stuff. Looks like there's 2 more quests over here. Hello.
Who are you? Sorry, I'm a little chumpy. It can happen if you've been through the sort of ordeal I've been through.
I was told you know about the Ascendant Executioner and the Ascendant Harrower.
You're going after them? I hope you're prepared. The Executioner and the Harrower imprisoned me and my friends when we refused to join them. I hope my friends are still alive. Although, they might not be the same after what's been done to them.
I know, sometimes there's so much stuff on a map that it's like, I will never get to do all this. I don't have that much time in my life. I can't, clear this entire... This is such a big, daunting amount of things to do. How'd you get away?
The runic prison they put me in failed, and I wriggled out when they weren't looking. It's awful. The runes siphon life force from the victims. The pain is excruciating. I tried to get my friends out, but I couldn't. So I went for help.
Goodbye. Well, we'll try to save your friends. I'm guessing it's either an outdoor dungeon or either an outdoor dungeon or a dungeon. We'll find out. Assassin's Creed Valhalla was the same way. It was just like so many objectives and quests, and so much of it's repetitive in what it is, but there's just so many different pieces of gear to collect.
Olganash is a prisoner? I don't understand. Ask him what happened.
Can you help me? There's been a terrible mistake. I'm with the Daggerfall Covenant diplomatic mission, but this guard doesn't believe me. I'm not what he thinks I am.
I'm here with Rigert the Brash. Can you tell me what happened?
Rigert? He got me into this mess. Last night after dinner, we were talking about our favorite places in Hrothgar. He disappeared into the back and returned with a bag. He said something about getting a dessert for me.
What happened next?
I left. On my way home, this guard stopped me. I told him what I thought about that, so he frisked me. It turns out the bag was filled with skooma.
Oh, no.
I didn't know, I swear. Can you talk to Sergeant Dupertus? I've got diplomatic immunity.
Goodbye.
You'd better talk to the guard. Olganash won't be able to pay his share of the tab if he's in prison.
This guy was doing skooma. Oh, no.
I'm sure Olganash spun you a sad tale. Criminals will say just about anything to avoid going to prison. He even told me he was a diplomat. Hope he's got a better story for the city magistrate.
I believe this is all a mistake. Uganash really is a diplomat.
If I had a gold coin for every criminal who tells me he's got friends in high places, I'd be a wealthy man. Word of warning, Mainlander. Make false statements to an officer of the law, and you'll be in front of the magistrate too.
There must be some... There must be some way we can straighten this whole matter out, officer.
I'll free Olganash if we catch the criminal who refined the moon sugar. There's a smuggler named Burjack Catalan who hangs around the Ancient Anchor. We're sure he deals in skooma, but we haven't been able to prove it. He's the criminal I really want.
How can I help?
Follow Burjack Catalan and find where he keeps his contraband. I'll need you to bring me proof he's got skooma. We've tried to arrest him before, only to come up empty-handed. I saw Burjack in Gonfalon Square earlier. If you're in, start there.
You are very clever, friend. Just find Burjack Catalan's ill-gotten booty, and I'll get my scepter back. It's simple.
It is simple. It's almost too simple. Let's grab all the writs from the board. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a game that just had too much stuff to do. Too much. Restoration, normal maple restoration staff. Restoration staff, maple. And then normal maple shield. Done. Dun, 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 dun. Crafting, alchemist, sip of stamina. Need to make a sip of stamina. Let's see. restore stamina, and then a second one of restore stamina. Sip of Ravage Health. Oops, that's not what we want. One of these things must make Sip of stamina, yes. Craft normal iron sword. Creation sword. Normal iron sword. Then iron cuirass. And then greaves. That's sabotage to the greaves. They're there. Greaves. And then clothier. Chef, alchemist, carpenter. You sub to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch? Well, thank you. Normal robe. Requires 7 times jute. Uh-oh. I don't have any jute.
Everyone.
Do you have any jute, madam? No? Well, I will have to find more. Oh, well. Can't do that one yet. Craft Tiefling Glyph of Magicka with Ta. Need an alchemy. The game is designed that you don't need a subscription to play, but it does give you some nice bonuses if you do have one. Magicka. Magicka.
Lurade Mako Ta.
Trifling. I need even weaker.
Jode Mako Ta.
Inferior Glyph of Magicka.
This one,
I think we want Jode or Jorah. Trifling Glyph of Magicka. Crafting is optional. You can just buy everything. You don't have to make it yourself. It's just fun to do so. Extraction. Don't get rid of the thing I got turned in. All right, then craft Syrah wine. Oh, I don't have those recipes. Well, do you sell the recipes for wine and fishy
The sea's
sticks?
bounty comes back.
Fishy stick. I see that one. I don't see a recipe for the wine.
That's why we tell them stories and let them lick our food.
Excuse me. Merchants sell recipes for writs. Oh, brewer. Is there a brewer?
The poorest sailors and...
Those are surprisingly expensive recipes. All right, let's deliver the recipes to people that we can for now. Once I get more stuff later.
Practice makes the master.
Level 15. Alright, we get 2 profits. Let's do Greatsword. We're the Templar class. Nova. Light attack, damage up to 3 nearby enemies. Grants a bonus, depends on what you have. Craft clothing, yeah. Definitely want to get that for more finding of stuff. Cleave is a very nice ability to have as well. I'll need more recipes and a quest for that other one. That we don't need. Hi. All right, let's go ahead and find this other guy. It's over here. Right up in the middle of the square. Hello there.
What a night. Time for a little nightcap. What are you up to? Be about you. Leave me be. I'm minding my own business. Maybe you should too.
I'm just standing here. Don't mind me, sir. Definitely not following you. That would be rude. I just happen to be going in the same direction you are. Slowly. At a really slow pace behind you. This guy must have skooma somewhere. Oops. Waiting for him to... Yeah, yen sounds like it's a lot. We think something's like 5,000 yen. You're like, my God, that's so many yens. But really, that's not that much money. GG Frost, thank you for that 3-year resub. Appreciate that. God, how far away did he keep his damn skooma? It's rude to have a quest where you have to follow someone and then the person goes really, really slowly. Dirty clothes. Rusty tools.
That bumpkin gave me 3 times what I asked for the skooma.
Skooma?
Paid for the best night I've had in years.
Too bad you'll never remember it because you got high on skooma. Spoiled food. Drink. Skooma. I don't remember a lot of things in my high-end skooma. I don't know. Maybe instead of regular sugar, you've been eating moon sugar this whole time. Just didn't know it. That's why you gotta be very careful in a Khajiit coffee house. You know, maybe you add a little sugar to your coffee.
Ah, you are back. Do you have this?
Did you find Burjack Catalan? More importantly, did you bring back any proof that he's dealing in skooma? Someone has to go to prison today. I'd rather take him than your friend here.
I followed him to his house and found his cash. Here's proof.
I knew it! Thank you, Mainlander. We've been trying for months to catch Burjack Catalan with incriminating evidence, but he can smell a guard from a block away. He hides it all before we get anywhere near him.
So you let Uganash go free?
I'm true to my word. I'm after the smuggler who's bringing skooma into my town. Not some drunken fool who ends up with a vial in his pocket. But tell your friend if I see him anywhere near moon sugar again, I'll arrest him on the spot.
I'll tell him.
Excellent. Ulgonash has paid his debt to society. Another diplomatic triumph.
That's better. I can't thank you enough. Without your help, I'd still be under arrest. Now, what's all this about Rigert and his missing scepter?
Innkeeper won't give the scepter back to Rigert until someone pays last night's tab.
No one paid the innkeeper? I don't understand. We ate and drank quite a lot last night, but Rigert said he'd taken care of it. I would never skip out on a bill. We have to make this right. What do you need me to do?
Are you willing to pay your share of the bill to the innkeeper?
Gladly. I'll head back to my rooms and clean myself up. As soon as I can feel my fingers again, I'll meet you back at the inn with a coin for my share. It's the least I can do.
Goodbye. I know that poor
Excellent.
innkeeper.
Good thing we
Right
came
behind you,
along
partner.
when we did. I can't imagine how he got himself into this.
I bet you that would probably happen to innkeepers all the time as people trying to not pay their bill.
My dockhands are watching for your cargo, Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
There was a storm off the coast.
All right, let's go find the other one.
Forgive me if I do the job you hired me for, Lord Bakara.
I double check the graphics, make sure nothing like turned itself off. High quality. Is that? DLSS. Can't really tell the difference. It all seems the same. Ultra, view distance, screen space. SSAO, HBAO, LSAO. Which one's the good one? Oh, LSAO is the expensive one. Which is the Morbius of depth of field? Circular. Off. Loom, distortion. I can't tell the difference. All looks the same. And no one ever saw the orchid guy. No, he'll meet us there with the money, I'm sure.
I can't believe you drank our entire stock.
That sounds like a quest for later. I have another quest to complete.
Just because I woke up.
Lost another one. What could it be?
I like that they put the quest on the side of the road like that.
Those could have been
Steadfast manner. Oh, runes. Grab the runes.
This is a great area for harvesting.
I see iron. Actually, I see a rune over here. Let's go grab it. I mean, a waypoint. It's always good when you start expansion to grab all the waypoints, because you're going to need them a lot. Did that unlock it? Yes. Okay.
You there. Can we speak for a moment?
Not yet. I have to do my other quest. I can't get distracted or I won't get... I'll get 10 quests and not finish a single one of them. I'm going to finish this one first. I'll come back and do your quest. I promise. Ma'am. Madam. Oh, hello.
Oh, she must have taken ill after dinner last night. Is that a note by the bed?
Patient, female high elf, age unknown, Tanilin, an Aldemiri Dominion diplomat, in condition intoxicated, incidental poisoning. Seems this foolish woman was encouraged to drink a great deal of rot meth last night, despite never having tried it before. She'll likely be miserably ill for days. If her condition worsens, she might start morbing. Crush a mammoth ear leaf and dab a few drops of the juice on her lips. I saw several plants on the ground, but I'm told they are not to be cut without Lord Baccaro's permission. The juice is a purgative and will bring up the rot meth along with everything else. Healer Genio.
Look for a mammoth ear plant in the woods near the manor. We need to wake her up.
Well, I'll go do that. Did you hear that they put Morbius back in theaters because of all the memes about how bad it was, and then guess what? It bombed again. No one went to see it. Because I don't think they understood that the meme was that the movie was so bad, but they put it in there anyways. Because they stupid. Those are pretty flowers. I like those.
Crush the leaf and give her the juice. If she wakes up, we can tell her about her... It worked! She's awake! I was a little worried that she might be dead.
Supposed to make her puke, though.
Surely death would be more preferable to... this. Still, I thank you for waking me. I was having the most horrific dreams. Who are you again?
I'm Stendar's fist. Beautiful orc. And I'm helping Rigert. What happened last night?
In the spirit of cultural bridge building, I joined Olga Nash and Rigert for dinner. A routine exchange, but Rigert ordered food and drinks all night long. Why? What's going on?
The innkeeper says no one paid the bill.
Oh, I'm afraid I have no idea if I paid or not. I don't even remember leaving the inn. It's entirely possible that I forgot to contribute toward the bill in my condition. What in the world did I have to drink?
The healer's note said you drank rot meth, a lot of it.
Oh my goodness, that's disgusting. No wonder I got sick. I promise I'll return to the inn and settle up soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, all of a sudden, I'm not feeling so good.
You don't look so good.
A diplomatic success. Now, let us return to the inn and settle this bill.
Oh my, she violently rejected all that. Okay. I'm just gonna let her, take care of that business. Let her have her moment over there. Ugh. I know that. It said it would bring out everything, and it was bringing out everything. She was beating the base there. And projectile vomiting. Let's pay the innkeeper.
Robbing people and looting
Right,
caravans.
that's settled.
Someone ought
I
to
hope
do
you all...
something.
I admit it. I didn't expect to see you again. But your three friends finally came back to pay their bill. They even added a little extra for all the trouble.
Can Rigard have his scepter of his office back then?
Unlike some people in this room, I remember to pay my debts when they're due. These three ninnies came back and paid what they owed. So here's the scepter. You should tell your friends to use more common sense in the future.
I'm still not sure what happened here.
Your friend Rigard happened. First, he bought the high elf rot meth, thinking it was a taste of home for her. After that, he tried to get a sugary dessert for the orc and mistook a skooma dealer in the back room for one of my staff.
To be fair, that happens all the time. And then what?
The skooma dealer gave Rigard something for his friend the orc, all right. Rigard decided that settled the bill. He came back and told the others he'd taken care of it. They were both far too drunk to sort it out. Ninnies, all of them.
My bestest friend. Thanks to your help, I can commit diplomacy again. Everyone here will know that they have been diplomatized by Rigard the Brush. But I still have no idea how things got so out of hand. Everyone was so upset.
I didn't know you could be diplomatized. You also don't understand the cause of all this trouble?
Diplomacy is hard work. I bought special drinks for Tanilan, but they made her sick. I ordered dessert for Olga Nash and tried to pay for dinner. Olga Nash got arrested, and the innkeeper kept my scepter. Now, I'm even more confused.
More confused how?
I don't know what high elves like to drink, and I'm not sure why that man gave me a bag of skooma when I wanted something for my friend Ulgonash. I only wanted him to have good time. I am stumbled. Did Mariset Lemater have my scepter of office?
Here's your scepter, Rigert.
Thank you, friend. I am official large delegate again. Just think of the great diplomatic triumphs that are sure to come because you helped me. I do not have much gold left in purse, but what I have is yours.
Here you, thank you.
Another diplomatic success. Thank you, friends, for an unforgettable night.
It was certainly a, well, unique experience.
Agreed. It was unique. Let's all agree to never speak of it again.
He is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, he's a diplomat, and the way he became a diplomat is the Nord King was sick of hearing him talk. So he made him go out and be a diplomat so we wouldn't have to hear him anymore. And I must admit, that's a clever way to get rid of someone like that.
Woo! Yeah!
It's genius. Hello.
I'm off duty, newcomer. Got a complaint? Take it to one of the other guards.
We were made about 3 mission ships.
We police High Isle. Ships that haven't arrived yet aren't our problem. Besides, we've got our hands full with these so-called Ascendant Order Knights. They're stirring up trouble all across the island.
What do you know about the Order?
Just that they're little more than well-armed bandits. They've been recruiting the poor to bolster their numbers. Now they're robbing caravans while claiming they fight for justice. Honest folk don't hide their faces behind helmets and masks.
What does the Order want?
They're malcontents. They go on about how the high and mighty misuse their power by squabbling over the Ruby Throne. It started out small enough, defying authority, inciting riots, petty sabotage. But now they're hurting people.
Thanks for the information.
Something else, newcomer? I'd like to get back to my drink.
You're saying the Order is causing trouble. Can't the guards stop them?
Ordinary bandits the Sisters Guard can handle. But when we send enough guards to meet a company of Ascendant Order Ravagers, these faceless knights just melt away. And if we don't send enough guards, then our guards don't come back.
Why do you call them faceless?
Might as well be. Most knights proudly display their emblems. They wear the colors of their house and paint family crests on their shields. These Ascendant Order Knights never remove their helms and bear no devices. They could be anybody.
Goodbye. Well, keep that in mind. How are bow builds in this game? The way the game works is you equip a weapon, and then the weapon have its own skill line and abilities. And then you have class abilities, and class abilities don't require you to have a certain weapon equipped. They just work no matter what. So you make your own build of combining weapon abilities and then class abilities to make your own build. So it's really, and there's lots of different combinations out there people have tried, and the game is so easy that you can really get through the game with any build you want. Whatever you find fun, you can get through the story and stuff. Sure, you may not be top end DBS in like a trial or something, but any build can get through quests and stories and stuff. So it's pretty lighthearted and more about focus on the questing and story and stuff. That's been a bug for a long time, Space Guy, is sometimes Twitch just you'll log into Twitch and you'll randomly be unfollowed, like a streamer will be unfollowed on your list. No one knows why it happens. It just happens sometimes, rarely, and it's just annoying. It happens. Other than good in this game, they all tell a story. They're not just going in to kill stuff, but the dungeons are simply just basically a big chain of combat, maybe a light puzzle or two, but mostly just combat. So they're all right. You played an MMO dungeon, you're pretty much used to how it is. Go in, kill the bosses, get the loot, get out, that kind of thing. Bosses usually have some mechanics and stuff, like don't stand in this, Make sure you hit that. Click on this during the fight, that kind of stuff. Let's see. Stranger Things 4 has been one of the best season 4 has been one of the best shows I've ever watched. It's really, really good TV. Season 3 was okay. I didn't think it was great, but season 4 has been just amazing. So much better, surprisingly. My expectations were kind of low because I felt that it was not that great the third season. It was a little forgettable. If you thought that 3 was kind of I agree with you. Season 3 was kind of wasn't bad, just wasn't really interesting. It's like forget about it. But 4 has been just absolutely amazing. They have found their calling again with season 4. One of the best parts of it involves a song with Kate Bush that once you watch it, you're going to want to watch it again and again and again because it was just such a brilliant sequence. And I highly recommend you watch it. Yeah, and they finally got back.
Dockhands are watching for your cargo,
They finally got
Lady
back
Arabelle.
to being horror again.
There was a storm off the coast.
Like, 3 kind of had a little horror, but it was kind of
You hired me for, Lord
more about
Picard.
drama and stuff than pure horror.
Familiar face. I could use your help, adventurer.
Are you talking to me? Who said that? She disrupt the volcanic vent. Oops, stuck in a bush. Can a brand new player start off an expansion or have to play all the new content? The way this game works is you at any level can go anywhere, except trials. But everything else is everything scales to your level, so you can go into everything. You can do everything. And the tutorial lets you pick where you want to start. Do you want to start a new expansion? Do you want to start in the base game? Do you want to start in the old expansion? You get to choose where you want to go. It's kind of awesome. Thanks, you're welcome. Yeah, Season 1 of Stranger Things was good. Season 2 was good. Until the one moment happened, then I was mad at them. I was like, I was mad at them because they did something in Season 2 I did not like. And then, Season 4 has just been amazing. Druid Gate. What the hell's a Druid Gate? Down this way. Hello, I see runestones.
That should come in handy.
Yeah, Stranger Things Season 4 has been a show that actually made me turn on Netflix and want to watch it. They've been canceling so many shows I like and stuff and putting out shows I don't care about. But it's nice to have a show that I actually do care about. It's like, oh. Subscription will include all content except the current expansion. So, if you buy this subscription, you will be able to play everything except High Isle. You have to buy that one separately. So if you want to do High Isle, you can either wait for it to be out for a while, or you can just buy it and But once you buy something in this game, you can play it forever, even without a subscription. And if you've never played it at all, I recommend getting the High Isle bundle, which is $60, and it includes all previous content and High Isle and the base game and everything. Disney Plus is the way to go. Disney Plus has a lot, like the Marvel movies and a bunch of other stuff. It's been very good. Well, that vent there is not going to work yet. So I'm guessing it's going to be like the other ones where you can see in advance that something's spawning. The way the game works is the subscription is optional. You don't need it to play, but you do get access to an infinite crafting bag, so it's incredibly useful to have it.
This looks ominous.
Everyone's standing here, so I'm thinking maybe this is about to spawn. Everyone's just sort of chilling here. I do need this quest. I don't know if people are just waiting. I don't know if people are just waiting because, or if there's actually going to be something there. I don't know. That looks stormy. I don't know if that's part of the volcano. Sometimes there's world bosses out here that you have to do. Disrupt a volcanic vent. I don't know how you tell if these things are about to spawn or not. Morbius is coming to Netflix in a few months. Oh, then you'll have to morb. There's a daily group quest today for closing one of these things, so I think everyone's standing here because one's about to spawn. Or everyone's standing here thinking that people are standing here for some reason, but there's no reason. Everyone's just standing here just because. Yeah, I don't know if anyone... It's funny, like, watch it be one guy's AFK and everyone's like, what are you standing here for? And then everyone starts crowding around this guy's AFK and there's nothing spawning. He just AFK. But no one wants to miss out on anything. Why is Morbius bad? It's mixed. Some people like it, a lot of people don't. It's just an okay one. Morbius bag is not good. Who knows? Lean back coin. Love how I can lean back against nothing. That's pretty good. Ma'am, are you okay? She's in the dead inside. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe all this rain means that something's about to happen here. Or nothing, I have no idea. This is a new character. We started a couple days ago. Oh God. Some of these emotes are great. Shield eyes. Oh, the shielding eyes. No. Again, I'm starting to think that nothing's happening because nothing has been happening. We've been standing here for so long. Am I following a build? No. Just trying out my own thing. Respec is not too hard on this. There's supposed to be a world boss that spawns here. I don't know what it's going to be. I need to do it for my daily. I don't know if something is going to be spawning, but everyone seems to be waiting as if they expect something to be spawning, so...
Right behind you, partner.
I don't think they'd be standing here unless something was about to happen. Yeah, this is a spawn for world bosses. World bosses need lots of people to help you kill them. They usually drop very good loot. It would be nice if you could tell if something was actually spawning or not. It would be nice if they had like a timer on the map that could be like, oh, 4 minutes, tick tock, so you can see when it's going to happen. There's only one dolmen up at a time on the map. Oh. Sort of just waiting for something to spawn. So far, the zone hasn't been super crazy yet, but we barely started it. The card game is really fun. Oh, something's happening. Something definitely happening now.
It's going to blow. I'll try to contain it, but I can't do it alone.
It's too late.
Look out! The eruption is causing a chain reaction. I need you to hold back these infernal monsters while I seal the fissures.
I'll try.
Atronauts are emerging. Don't let them reach the vents.
Need to zoom out so I can see AoEs. Yeah, usually these events are very chaotic. Lots of stuff spawned, lots of damage flying around, and lots of people dying, resurrecting. Do some big boss thing spawns and you get looted at the end.
Lend me your strength. Quell this earth. You're doing great. Just a bit longer. Spirits of the earth. Help repair
A fight?
these vents.
Good.
Another vent sealed.
They've got you.
I know they did.
Spirit of water, help us. Quench this land.
The good thing about new expansions is there's tons of players all doing these all the time.
Now,
But
let me seal this.
when content gets old, it's starting to get grouped sometimes for old stuff.
Too much. I can't hold it. It's up to you. Slay the beast.
Guardian has 6 million XP.
Fight through it.
Take that. There's no takes. Everyone's just zerging everything.
Done. Now's our chance. I'll seal the fissure for good.
Well, until it respawns, you mean.
Great work. But questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened.
Ooh, cash.
Until we meet again.
So we got Companion's helmet. Oh, that's good. Increases max health. Guard of stamina. Oh, those are drastically better than my current thing. That's nice. Health recover, sure. Private greatsword. Put that up. And that counts towards my my daily quest I need to do. Which will give me more loot, I believe. Go from the inn, we'll get even more loot. Yeah, huge upgrades. I thought that was a player problem. Like, no! But no, that's a...
This is a great area for harvesting.
Hello. There's some pooter. And some runes over here. Grab both of those. No, my character is a lusciously red haired orc. The last expansion added a thing called companions, which are NPCs that level up and have abilities and stuff, and they follow you around. Sometimes they'll comment on quests and things. So they're an NPC that you can quest with. Everyone gets one companion. The only time you can't use them, I think, is in
my dock hands are
dungeons that
watching
are
for
full
your
of
cargo,
players.
Lady Arabelle. They know it's precious.
But if it's just 2 players, I think you can have 2 of you and your companions. Kind of like in Monster Hunter with the palicos. Alright, I'll... talk to the Druid. She is over that way. You can only have one companion out and active at a time. You get multiple companions, just can only be questing with one at a time.
I don't see smoke on the horizon. Everything better with that volcanic vent?
I disrupted one of the volcanic vents.
Great. You've bought us valuable time. Hopefully, we can find a more permanent solution soon. But that should at least prevent imminent molten disaster for the time being.
Thank you.
Things are quiet, but I'm sure...
What's in my reward? Amulet and ring. Take them both. So if I get 2 of them, then I get a set bonus of more stamina. It would be nice if maybe you could have 2 companions at once if you just don't want to group. It'd be cool if you could do a dungeon solo and just use all your companions if you level them up. So you could like go in and do the dungeons and with your just like 4 companions. That would be really fun. Gear them up, level them up.